Hello, biz owners. On today's Tools to Grow, oh, by the way, I'm Bill. On today's Tools to Grow, we're going to talk about how to get a new employee for virtually nothing. And I'll explain to you why it's virtually nothing. And I'm talking about an AI persona. How you can have an AI persona do the work similar to an employee if you had it. Now, I just want to make this disclaimer that I am not promoting using AI personas all the time in place of an employee, but I do find the benefit of having an AI persona to be used in conjunction with an employee to enhance their production and to reduce their time and provide them more time to do other things for your business. So let's go into how to create an AI persona. Okay, to create an AI persona, I will tell you, you will have to have a paid chat GPT. And it's only $20 a month right now, but a free one will not do this. So we'll start off with what you can do in the free version if you like. Say that, so over here, I want to create an AI persona for an automation employee specialist. So here I put in here how I want an AI persona, name him Andy, who's a specialist in automating work and tasks in the Go High Level platform. Provide me the information I need to create Andy. So I plug that in, and this is what it output to me. All the information that I need to create an AI persona, Andy, to be my automation specialist. So what do you do with that? Now, the one thing I like is that you see that it talks up here how Andy works with other AI personas that I've created. Bob, who's my business growth specialist, Mia, my marketing strategist, Lenny, my landing page specialist, and Dan, my daily task organizer. So it knows who my other AI employees are and can interact with them. One of the other things that I found interesting with this is at the end, it said, ready for your next persona after Andy. And it recommended Casey for CRN cleanup and data integration specialist. So that will be something that I will look into, but not in this video. So further down, it asks me if you want to do a ready to copy template. So I can just paste it into my custom GPT. Because this is the thing. You would need a paid version to get a custom GPT. So yes, let's go ahead and do that. I'll ask them to create. Yes, create the rated. As you see, I like to use shortcuts. So I will ask it to do that. Let's see how that looks. Here's persona template, role, mission, about, skills, main responsibilities, works closely with the other AI personas, tone, and communication style. So if you need to change this, you can, but friendly, supportive, and clear. That's good, action oriented. Loves checklists, step by step instructions, focuses on outcomes. So these are all good for me, but if you want to change them later on, you can. Sample commands you can give Andy, and I'll show you where those come in. Oh, and it has a mantra. It can be done manually. Andy can automate it. I like that. What about you? So that's the end of the template. So let's see, what else does it have for us? Would you like to create a printable quick reference sheet? Not right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look to create AI Andy in as a custom GPT. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this open. And what I'm going to do is open up another window with ChatGPT. And to get to custom GPTs, you need to scroll down. And here's Explore GPTs. When I click on that, it brings up this window with GPTs. You can explore other people's GPTs that are created, but I want to create my GPTs. These are my GPTs I created. And so now we're going to create the GPT. So let's Now the name of the GPT name will be Andy, but I like to use AI Andy Automation Specialist. I put AI in front of all mine so that when you go back over here, you'll see all the AIs. They're all grouped together. They all grouped together because of their name and then their title. So I want to maintain consistency for that. So I'm naming them AI Andy Automation Specialist. Description. Well, what description did it give here? Or use the about. It doesn't have a necessary description. So let's do and a description. Copy and paste. Can't be longer than 300. Alrighty. Um, so I'm going to go to the top before I create the other one. Let me see if this one's shorter. Go in here. And yes, so that's shorter. So you may have to go back and forth to get the information you need. Now the instructions. This will be the fun part. So what I will do with instructions is this. I'm going to start with the skills here and just copy everything underneath that. I want to see how ChatGPT handles that tone, sample commands. Now, we won't do the sample commands. I'm going to use that for something else. That's all we have. So I'm going to use just this for now. And like I said before, this is all experiment. Nothing's made in stone. So we will try this out. Create that. Now the conversation starters. That's what you saw over here. Sample commands. So I will copy these and put them as conversation starters. You can always add, delete, rearrange them as you want. But we'll just copy what ChatGPT gave me for now. If we need to modify it, you can modify these at any time. Add, delete, alter. You're not stuck with it once you create these. And now one more. Okay, here's last one. And now we're paste. Knowledge. I'm not gonna I did if you have a document that you have all this, which I could have put this in a document, I could have uploaded that, but I did not. So now we're going to create our chat GPT. Now you have option. You can put it to the store where you can sell it. You can use it with anyone who has a link. So if you're sharing it with other people, you can. But I'm just going to do it only for me for now. And now that's the link to that chat GPT Andy. But I'm going to view the GPT now. As you can see, AI automation Andy. Here we go. Here's some starters that we can do. Now, like I said, you can make modifications to this, and I do want to make a modification to it. I'm going to edit the GPT. As you see, some of these have icons next to it. Andy does not. So now I'm going to do a plus, and I can either upload a photo or have their image generator created. Let's go with the image generator, see what it comes up with Andy, my automation specialist. Now, this took a little while, but here's the final version. That's fine. I can use that for now. You can always change it or upload a photo, upload an image that you create somewhere else. But that will do for now. Now we got the whole thing. Chat GPT. And once you go into that into Andy now, you'll see that there's an icon up top for Andy. Actually, there is over here. There it is. What I'm going to do is, there we go. Now, I can test this out. Let's see. How about build an automation that sends a reminder text if the lead doesn't book a call within 3 days? So now Andy's at work. He's going to give us options. Do we want like response one or response two? As you see, we have different outputs that it provides. There's a step-by-step bill, step-by-step instructions. Here's some SMS code, which is your texting, and then you indicate which response you like better. I kind of always like long and winded, so I'm going to prefer this response. Now, with ChatGPT and with Andy, they're going to always give you other additional options you can build on. But for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you how you can create another employee to do the work that you of an employee you do not have, or to help the employee you do have to help them to work faster, smarter, and better. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to talk any more to see if there's anything that I might be able to do to help your business to grow, give me a call to growmybiz.com/call-bill, and I'll be glad to have a conversation to your growth.